Hi, this is Stephen Childs, founder of the Church of Fairness. It's at teamfairness.com. So, I feel that there's one God, and it is not somewhere else. It's not some other being that created us. I don't think there is. There's all these different mythological gods. It's just a mess. So I don't think that's the case. I think that the one God is everything. It's all that is. And it's one thing. We see parts, separation. But actually, there's not any separation between this and that. It's all one thing. So, you're driving on the road and you see a bunch of cars, right? But actually, there's not a bunch of cars. There's just the one God that's all of this. There's no separation. So, God is what you are. And God is what the cars are, and God is what I am. So, what's the advantage of this? Why would one benefit from this concept of God rather than God's somebody else with all power that creates everything? Well, if that's the case, then we don't have any choice in anything, because that other guy has all the power and knows everything and knows everything's going to happen, and whatever he wants to have happen happens. And if he's a good guy, then he's a good guy, but if he's not a good guy, then he's not, because we don't have any say-so in it. And the other way, where God is what we are, well, we're all equally God. There's no one above anyone else. So most of the people I talk with like this second idea that God is equally all of us. And no one is better or worse than anyone else. By what do you judge it? I mean, if people are doing you wrong, I judge if people are doing me wrong. And I was having a lot of trouble with that because I was trying to stop them with violent thoughts toward them, or trying to figure out what I did wrong to make it happen again. And so now that I just ask God to stop them from doing me wrong, and then I just thank God for helping me, because they're servants of this one thing that appear as other people, other things we don't know about, beings that we can't see, that are real. Who knows what might be the mechanism that stops someone from doing us wrong when we ask for God's help to stop others from doing us wrong. Because I don't think God wants any of us to be done wrong by anyone. And that's my opinion, but see, that's how I am. I don't want anyone doing me wrong, being unfair to me, cheating me. And I'm thinking that's how everybody else is too. And God is us. So there's some evidence that God doesn't want anyone doing anyone wrong. Now, what if I'm doing someone wrong and God doesn't want me doing someone wrong? Well, we make mistakes. So what I do about that is I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. That's Ho'oponopono from Hawaii. And when you're thinking straight and you care about everybody else, and you love everyone and you don't want anyone to be done wrong either, you're so much happier. And since I've been using God to stop people, to punish people, if that's what God wants to do, he does. So God can do whatever God wants, you know. And who knows what kind of legs God might have, you know, or it might have 4 legs or 2 legs. It might be a non-human that does the punishing, you know what I mean? It's like bad karma. It's like you don't want to be known as being evil. And religion is no excuse, because if you have beliefs that are not fair to others, you better fire that God and get a different one. A different concept. It makes no sense to have these separate gods that are someone else, and they have people under their thumb that they have in wars against each other. And they're supposed to conquer the other ones. That's just tribal warfare. And it's not based on what God really is, in my opinion. So anyway, everyone's invited to join Church of Fairness or Team Fairness if you're atheist. It's just that which is. You don't have to call it God. There's not any difference. Thank you.